Well, welcome back to, I guess, part 5. If you made it this far, I'm totally surprised. We got, last episode we just did the camber setup, toe setup, and explained a little bit anti-squat. This episode I'm going to show you one thing that's going to help for tracking. Then I'm going to do just the corner weights, what it is, without chassis, with the battery, and with the chassis, battery, then the chassis, battery, and body on. So let me go take this off, set it aside. I still got the camber gauge because I haven't done anything. Hopefully you can see everything looking more square. I guess you call it. You know, -1 degree camber in the rear, -1 degree front, toe in 1 degree. That's one thing I want to go on is the, whatever I call it, the gyro in there. Can't stand it. No prep, you can't have it. So I'm going to go in there and turn that off. If I find the right screwdriver. Well, before that, let me go show you what I was talking about. One important detail. I'm going to bring it down here. Keep lowering the camera. This is very important. So I'm going to get you close as possible. Hopefully you can see it. I actually need to bring it down even lower if I can. That's about the lowest my tripod will go. Unfortunately, these cars do not have a droop screw setting, which makes it extremely easy. I'm going to put it here, do a drop and roll. I'm going to roll all the way out, almost off of it. So let's see where we're at now. There you go. If I can bring it up maybe just a tad. And I want you to be able to watch something very important. When you accelerate, I'm actually going to do it off so you can actually see it, because it's going to rise. So I'll go back where I was. And I want you to see which tire comes off the ground first. So I'm going to put pressure back at the very back here in the center. Hopefully you can just see that. Well, that's almost perfect because I did it to camber and toe adjustments. You want to make sure, when I checked it earlier, this one is staying on the ground about 3 millimeters. You want them to come off the ground at the same time, because if this, as I say, example, this comes off like this, and it's still touching, the car will track that way because it still has some steering. You want to make sure they come off together. And the only way to do this, since there's no droop screw, is to thread that in, make it shorter or longer, whichever side you want to do. Very important for it to track straight and go straight. Now, let's get back to the gyro, which I can't stand. Hopefully I find the right screw. All right, I still got plugged in, I don't know why. The battery's still in storage charge for some reason. Damn, that's tight. And I think it comes like halfway. Not super aggressive, but it's aggravating as heck to try to control, at least just for me. You know, I'm trying to keep this thing stock, and maybe except for tires, and of course gearing. I'll leave that antenna there. I need a really small screwdriver. I also want to bring like his stock, because I don't want stock's cheap to race, and you don't have to worry about damage. Just like, hopefully you'll see this battery, the 2S pack, the DR10 10,000 milliamp, and a 200C discharge. That's what the bigger cars run. This was the same price as the whole ready to run car. Don't want to get that money. So my transmitter's on. I'll power this back on. And you can see it tracking. Doesn't look bad, but you can't use it in no prep if you do no prep rolls. Plus it makes it, for me, harder to control. And I need a really tiny screwdriver. And it's going to be hard for me to see those lights. Alright, it blinked 3 times. I'm going to hit it again. 2. So it's getting more aggressive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, 8's off. No longer does that. I control it. And you might want, that's nice and slow. I just lowered my endpoints because I didn't want to hit all the way. I'll take that out. Turn that transmitter off. Put the cover back on. Of course, I have the wrong screwdriver. This one should be a fairly short video. I'm doing box stock, how it comes. Then once we start running it in 2S and 3S to see the speeds, I don't know if I'll do the gearings first. Of course, 3S isn't no prep. It may be a mixture of gearing and chassis tuning. I'm just taking the box stock and trying to tweak it to make it right. Then as we progress and get faster, we'll do the few things we can do on this, we'll do. And I'll show you right here. We got the Sky RC corner weights. Corner weights are over there. But to show what I'm actually doing, I'm gonna have to do screen view. So I'm gonna switch to screen view.